Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl YP, and in this video I'll be talking about my placement experience, my worst experience at nursing placement. Oh my god, I can never forget this. That is my first and my last, because gosh, thank goodness it's all over now, but I'd love to share my experience. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you guys for always sticking around to me, your girl. As you all know, YP is the name. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified for any of my video content. So what's the experience? I remember I was in my second year. Yes, I was in my year 2, and a few of my colleagues was aware of this situation as well, because I called them immediately it happens. Oh, my hub, it's in a cardiac ward in a cardiology, so which is in a intensive unit. So I started the placement. It was my day 2 of the placement, and my mentor. Oh my God, she's a Ghanaian mentor. Yeah, she's a Ghanaian. She's a black. So I started my placement, the first day, we had a blah, 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 shirty. Yeah. Then the second day, it all went. Yeah, I think, the first week went. Then it was the second week. So she asked me that, can you give me water for injection in the trolley? And in the trolley is actually inside the bay. But inside that trolley, there was there was a normal saline, there is water for injection. It was all mixed together in that trolley, but which I don't know. Then immediately she said, oh, get me water for injection. So the next thing is, I just opened the trolley, dipped my hands into it, and picked one up. On picking it up, I gave it to her, and she just said, oh. And she just said, are you blind? Is that water for injection? And I was like, what got me straight is, are you blind? Is that water for injection? It's, my mood totally changed. Wait a minute. It doesn't mean you're my mentor, you're going to tell me I'm blind. It doesn't mean you're qualified, I'm not yet qualified, you're going to tell me I'm blind. Jesus. And I was like, that really got my mood changed totally. And I was like, I was boiling inside me, and I was so I checked, I collected it from her. I didn't react, I collected it from her. I took it out and I gave her the water for injection. Then I walked away, I went to the toilet, and I was crying because I felt so bad. I started calling my friends, their placement as well, that this is what just happened to me, this is what just happened. You can correct me that, that's not what I want, can you check it again? Why telling me I'm blind? Am I blind? I know you. And I was like, no, you don't use a statement like that from me, because I felt so bad. So the next thing I do, I went to the manager, I reported to the manager, and I was like, okay. And the manager and a few of our colleagues as well, which they are like the sister in the world, I reported, and they was like, oh yeah, we know her, she, a student always have problem with her, so don't worry, we're gonna talk to her, blah blah blah. So that all went, I just thought, okay, we're gonna talk to her. So I let it go. But that night, on my way home, I was calling my friends, my best friend. I was speaking to her that, you can't believe this really got me down. I'm so emotional, feel so sad. I could remember getting home that day, I just spoke to my husband that, you can't believe this is what someone told me at work. A man to telling me, am I blind? My husband was like, baby, just calm down, just forget it, And it's one of the things you do come across, you'll be finishing, so you'll be qualifying, that work of encouragement, just to, to lift me up, just to change my mood. So I just like, okay, I let it go. So I continue like that. And I'm a kind of person, I love asking questions. I love to get insight, to get to know what's happening. So I do meet, because there are some, I think they call them, is a specialist. and the word as well. I've forgotten the name they call them. I think I'm not sure if it's specialist on the word. So you can easily go to them. They are more advanced in knowledge. You can ask them question. You can get to know things. So I do go to them and ask them question about cardiac word and things, and they will explain to me. Sometimes they will print things for me and said, look at this. Explain me the structure of the heart, everything like that. Every time I go back to her, she's like, she feels upset. She always tell me like, why do you go to people to ask question? Why can't you ask me question? They're going to feel like, when you are asking them question, they're going to feel like I don't know the question, or I can't answer the question for you, or I don't know what I'm teaching you. You don't ask any other people's question. You have to ask me question. And I was like, but wait a minute. I'm in a placement. You're my mentor. I will ask you question, and then I can speak to people and get question from them. It doesn't have to be I have to be stressing my mentor every time. It's a learning environment. I don't have to be like, I know you're my mentor, you're there to help me, to support me. But I can ask questions from people, so I can't keep sitting you down every minute that mentor, can you guide me through it? Mentor, can you explain it? And I told those when they're specialized. So even through talking to the specialists, they were able to ask me to go into the theater to see how they open the heart, how to do heart surgeries. That was able to, help me. But she doesn't like it. Sorry, that's my baby girl, but she doesn't like it. She always get upset when that happens. So, but I just thought, what can I do? So I let it go. I just it's one of those things, I just ignored it. So it was nearly time for me to finish the placement. So I have to have my facilitator to come in, to assess me in the area to see how I'm doing so far. Before the facilitator comes, I told her, my facilitator will be coming in 2 days' time, and so I reminded her. And she was like, okay, I don't even think you can even get maybe level 2, you will still be getting, I'm sure it's going to be mix of maybe level 1 in some area, level 2, and I was like, what are you talking about? Because I know myself, even right from my year 1 placement, I've been having level 3. I don't even have level 1 in year 1. I have 2, 3, and I even have a 4. So you're telling me my year 2 I'll be having level 1? Forget it. And you can imagine that means level 1. Someone is bringing you down, telling you you don't know anything, or you come from it. And I was like, no way, I'm not going to take this. Immediately she said that, I take it up. I informed the manager on that word that this is it, this is what she said, and now I'm not going to take that. I immediately informed my facilitator through email that this. I'm not going to have this person to, to assess me for my final placement. For the year. So then I said, okay, then no problem. So my facilitator came in. We were sitting down. She was there. We were both arguing. She was like this, and I was like, no, you can't do that. No, I know what I'm watching. My facilitator know me. They've looked at my record. They know that no. They know what, because my facilitator, she already knows me. She already assessed me. She knows what I am worth. So you can't give me less than my worth. And I said, no, I'm not going to. And we were both sitting and we were both arguing like, no. And I said, and she just walked away. And you know what? Suddenly she just become aggressive, and she said, is that why I went to go and report her? Is that what? And the facilitator was actually looking at her like, wait a minute, calm down, you're a mentor, you don't need to be aggressive. She just walked away from the meeting, and the facilitator just said, you know what, just calm down. And I just told her, no, I'm not going to have this person to be my mentor. Right there and there, my mentor got changed straight away. And I was like, you know what, she's not going to mark me. So they just, okay, what happened is that someone else is going to do your marking, one of them. And I said, yeah, that's fine by me. So the manager of the ward did that, and she, because I do work along with the manager as well. So they give me my grade, and I walk away. On getting back to the placement to finish for the year, on getting there, I heard the good news that, oh yeah, your mentor has been changed. I said, okay, that's good. So I was with my mentor. I had no problem with my mentor. Things was perfect. It was fine. My mentor loves me so much. And I think she couldn't bear it. She couldn't bear, the pain of seeing me, taking me away from her to someone else. And I heard her, when I left, another student came, and they had a problem as well. And they had to take the student from her. So at the end of the day, before I finished the placement, she had to resign from that work area that she can't cope, and then she had to leave. But I was like, wait a minute, being a man, I know you're a mentor, but being a mentor doesn't mean you should be abusive, you should be aggressive. You're not my parent, you're not my mom. You're my mentor. Yes, you're my mentor. You're there to mentor me, you to guide me. You're not there to talk to me rudely. You're not there to like control me and direct me, like do this, do that. No, wait a minute. You're there to mentor me. You're not there to bring me down. You're there to lift me, to help me. Even if I'm struggling, you should help me. Not for you to do things that will bring me down. Not for you to tell me that I'm blind. Or for what? Not for you to be aggressive if I'm talking to your colleagues, if I'm asking questions. That's not the way things work, mentor. But anyway, that is the only bad experience I've had in placement. That was my first and that was my last. Ever since I finished my uni and my nursing course, I never had any issue with my placement. That was the only person I've ever had a placement, because I'm a kind of person, before I go to placement, I play a game of not too smart. Yes, I always do that in my placement. I know what I'm doing. My mentors, they know that this girl, she's brilliant, she knows what she's doing. But one thing is that I never play a game of, over to know. But the only thing I make sure I do is that I use common sense. I don't let my mentor to tell me before I do things. I will tell my mentor that, oh, I'll do this. I say, oh, yeah, do it. I'll do that. Yeah, do it. And they love that because I'm using my common sense. But I don't just like do too dumb and like, I can't do this. They saw that, I'm very flexible and, easy to, I'm a kind of person that, I just get along with things. I work with everyone. I try to be calm and relaxed. I try to move along with everyone, no matter how challenging the area is. I try to walk along. I try to build myself along with it. All that matters to me then is just, let me just do it. Let me just do it and get away. And, do it, get it done and dust it. And when I'm qualified, yeah, I'm out of it. So that is what I do. And that helps me a lot. And that was one of the things that helps me when I have the issue with a mentor. My facilitator support me, my tutor support me, everyone on that word support me. That I was able to come out with my good grades. So no one ever reported that, oh no, she's like this, she's like that, she's blah, 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 blah. No one did. So which it's good on my side. So that is the worst experience I had at placement. So what's your experience like? Have you ever got any worst experience? What's your challenges at placement, be it nursing or whatever it is? What is your worst experience that what is the worst thing that people have ever said to you that really got you angry, got you like, why would you say that to me? So what is it? I would love to hear. Kindly leave it in the comment section for me. Thank you so much, guys, for your love and support. And if you find this information useful and helpful, don't forget to give me your girl thumbs up. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified for any of my video content on Monday and Saturday. And don't forget to watch out for my chit chat as well, which is my live stream chit chat. It's just a way of getting connected with me, asking me a question as well. Thank you so much, guys.